Beebe Public Schools. I'm Crystal Carranco, a first grade teacher from Beebe Early Childhood. I love The Grinch. It's a classic. It's a classroom favorite year after year. The story overall is one that conveys a world in which we all want to live. One in which we are all loving, cooperative, empathetic beings. These are all lessons from The Grinch that, if we choose to learn from them, can change our school and our community. 1. Care more for people than things. Our society has gone the opposite direction on this one. The importance of people, family, and friends has taken a nosedive. We value what can be bought. We need to adopt the attitude of the whose Christmas had been stolen, and celebrate life itself and the people in it, not the things we fill it up with. 2. Show compassion and empathy to even the most unsavory creatures and situations. The Grinch is an unsavory creature for sure. There's virtually nothing to like about him. However, that didn't stop the Who's from welcoming him into their lives with open arms. They knew he was a bad character in the past, but they empathized with him and had compassion for him. How much better of a world could we live in if we chose not to hold grudges? If instead of getting mad or upset, we try to understand what might be going through the other person's mind. So many times, what might just be a bad situation or a bad day gets blown out of proportion. Often it ends with people not liking each other, not getting along, or being unable to work together. But if we all take a little extra time to understand and show compassion, it can make everything run so much more smoothly. 3. Share your joy, not your hatred. People like to complain. We are quick to share a complaint before we share something positive. Why? The Who's all experienced a devastating sight when they awoke Christmas morning. However, rather than everyone gathering in the town square to complain and cry about it, they celebrated what they did have. They shared their joy with each other, not their sorrow. They didn't complain. Can you imagine how much happier our homes and workplaces would all be if we let the bad things die off and spread the good instead? 4. And what I'm so fortunate to experience daily, view humanity through the eyes of a child. Too often, we forget what life looked like when we were children. Through the eyes of a child, the world is a lot more bright and innocent. We learn a lot as we grow up, and some of it isn't for the best. We learn to be judgmental, condescending, arrogant, narcissistic, and self-serving. Children are not naturally this way. It's time to bring back some of that childlike wonder and innocence and view the world for what it is and could be, instead of letting our fears and insecurities rule our lives. Cindy Lou Who didn't question the Grinch. She didn't fear him. She trusted that he had good intentions. She was wrong, and sometimes we will be too. However, she was no worse off for having been wrong. What is the worst that can happen from believing the best in people and giving the benefit of the doubt? You may be let down, but you might not. One clear message from the Grinch is that people can change. The Grinch experiences a profound change, but he doesn't do it alone. Change isn't inspired by lecturing and berating. Change is inspired when we show grace and inspire others through our actions. The change that the Grinch undergoes gives hope. Hope that under the right circumstances, anything is possible. The Who's further that hope by showing us the warmer side of human nature that we rarely see, especially in response to someone so heinous. They demonstrate positivity in the wake of negativity. As we move into the next year, I challenge you. I challenge myself. Try to apply a lesson from the Grinch into your own life. Let's all allow our hearts to grow 3 sizes next year and spread more love and joy in our school and community than ever before. Prize your loved ones, not your possessions. Practice respect, compassion, and empathy, even when you're inclined to think that it's not deserved. Spread your joy as far and as wide as possible. I plan to remember these lessons from the Grinch and work what I've learned from them into my own life next year. I hope that you will too. Let's change our world for the better, one Grinch at a time. Merry Christmas.